Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel That Food Bhatt. I'm Ankita Bhatt. So, being a trainer for all these years, I have seen so many people coming up with complaints like, I have been practicing yoga for 2 years, 3 years now with so much of consistency, yet I'm not getting splits, headstand, handstand and many more. Then there is another category of people who comes up with, I have been practicing yoga for a month now and got not just splits but over splits too. Yes, it's not about how many ages or years you have been practicing, but yes, consistency matters a lot. But still, it's the proper technique and trick you use with the practice you do. Smart work over hard work? No, smart work with hard work. Yes, in today's episode, we are going to learn the techniques and tricks that are invisible when you see it, but matters a lot with the targeted area that we need to apply with the postures when we are practicing. With four basic easy postures that we have already learned in the previous episode, but with letting you know where and how you're going wrong and helping you in advancing your practice level. Without wasting much of time, let's hop onto the mat and get started. Going to talk today is about Hasta Uttanasana, which is for shoulders, spine, especially your lower back. So feet hip width, toes either facing sides if you have any back issues, or facing forward, parallelly facing each other. Arms up beside your ears. Three categories that I have seen is one, without engaging the back or shoulders, up, raising your arms up just to complete the posture, or the other one is palms facing up, which is a big no, and the other one is just opening your upper back only, which all the three are no. So what you have to do is inhale, arms up beside your ears at least. Palms should be facing each other so that you engage your shoulder blades completely, cutting off the air when you move down. And then first open your chest and then push your hip forward to engage your heels, especially since heels are for back bending and toes are for forward bending, which will help you in engaging your thighs, strengthening it for further level of back bending, especially your drop back. So first, roll your shoulder back, going either beside your ear or beyond your ear level. Open your chest and then push your hip forward, arching your back. Breathe, breathe, stay. And then slowly come back. So now we are going for Uttanasana, which acts as a counter for previous pose, that is Hasta Uttana. And also for one who is looking for how to improve their forward fold, this is the universal technique for all the standing forward folds you are going to practice. So feet will be hip width if you have any back issues. If not, try to get your feet together, toes facing forward. Inhale, arms up. First, get your body weight to your toes, squeezing your toes, as toes are for always forward bending, but don't raise your heels. Without pulling your hip back, slowly fold forward, only getting your upper body down. And try to place your palms beside your thighs, bending your knees. Don't go for without contact because this is of no use. So try to bend your knees and try to place your palms beside your feet, because that will engage your from the very base of your hip. This won't engage your hip at all. So try to bend your knees and then go for forward folds always. Now with the contact, slowly try to stretch, 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 stay and breathe. If you are unable to move your hip in this way, you can directly go for forward folds first and then shift the weight to the toes. And then slowly keep on stretching, stretching, stretching. Why is it important to switch the weight to the toes is because shifting the weight to the toes engages your calf and your hamstrings, which is a very primary part for forward folds. Without engaging your calf and your hamstrings properly, you can't improvise in forward folds. So this technique is for all, universal technique for all the standing forward folds that you practice from Padahasta to Titibhasa. We have to go for Dhanurasana. For that, lying down, fold both the legs. The first thing we have to do is grabbing your ankle, where I have seen most of them doing a mistake, grabbing the ankle with all the 5 fingers together, which is a big no. Because thumb is a single man army always. So always try to go for thumb one side and all the 4 fingers other side. We don't grab our bottle or whatever the stuff like this, because this is not a strong grip. Thumb one is more than enough, supporting the other 4 fingers all together. So always try to grab your ankle in thumb inside and palms all other 4 fingers outside. And always try to grab it from out and not from in, because this will stiffen your shoulder without letting your shoulder blades open. So try to always go for grabbing your ankle from out and not from in, and then stretch, 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 and then try to point your toes up, not let it free, because toes pointing will engage your calf, which will engage your lower back automatically. Stay and breathe. Relax. So this technique is also supporting for Purna Dhanurasana, which is the advanced level of this Dhanurasana. Sankalanasana. So the next one is Sankalanasana or high plank. So for that, make sure there is 1 elbow distance and then come to your palm, spreading your fingers. So from here, toes tucked. The usual time mistake I observe is either hip up with shoulders and wrist completely without any alignment, or not engaging your lower back, giving an arch, which is very big though, because not engaging your lower back, getting it down, which will lead you to more of pain and injuries, because the weight will be on your hip, which should be on your shoulders. Compression happens only when your shoulder and wrist are in line and your upper body is, back spine is rolled slightly. And try to get your neck stiff in line, don't let it down or look down to your toes. Try to look in between your palms, stiffening your neck, because from the base of your neck to your spine, it should be completely slantly in line. If not, there is a dislocation, there is a possibility of dislocation in your spine. So try to first compress your shoulders, shoulder and wrist in line, elbows slightly bent to engage your tricep, neck stiff, to keep a straight line, slant line to your back. Stay and breathe. Doing slight compression if you are comfortable, shoulder a little more forward to advance the level. Stay and breathe and then relax. Going to go for Navasana, which focuses your core, compression in your abdomen. For this, first getting your feet up, either folded or straight, and then arms up, both pose, Navasana. What I observe usually is getting your toes completely without any engagement. Try to get your toes pointing, palms facing each other. While toes pointing are the sign of strengthening and toes tucked are a sign of stretching. Pointing your toes strengthens your calf, which will collide with the compression in your core, strengthening. And then toes stretching, toes tucking to your side is a stretching for your calf, which will stretch your hamstrings as well. So make sure whenever you go for strengthening poses, toes should be always pointed out, and whenever you go for stretching asanas, your toes should be pointed to your side. So these are the techniques, tricks that we have to always make sure to keep in mind, because small changes make a lot of difference in the posture and even the practice. That's how we have learned very useful basic techniques and tricks that we need to apply for certain targeted areas to improvise your practice level, not only for beginner level but also for intermediate and advanced level, because the targeted areas doesn't change or the science doesn't change, right? Make sure you make most benefits out of it. Hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed, make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Till the next episode, the beautiful, useful content. See you all. Signing off, that Vidbhat. Thank you. Namaste. Bye bye.